Now on CoastTV News.
A new petition circulating in Ocean City that could impact short-term rentals, what exactly it could lead to.
Bellmead Farm rezoned, the farm one step closer to being transformed into apartments and businesses.
We're about to transition from very chilly to warmer and becoming a bit rainy for Friday morning.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Homeowners in certain areas of Ocean City cannot apply for a rental license, but that could change. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. We begin tonight with Ocean City homeowners asking people to put their names on a petition.
If you're a homeowner who wants to start renting out your property, well, you can't in these areas right now. The Ocean City Council recently extended a moratorium as it continues discussion on future regulations for short-term rentals. But some people say that extension never should have happened. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us what they're doing with that petition to try and reverse the decision.
Knocking on doors and asking people to sign a petition opposing the extended moratorium on short-term rentals in certain areas of Ocean City. And while some are advocating for the petition,
stop taking people's property rights.
Others are strongly against it.
People have rights for their property, but the issue is I also have privacy rights.
The Ocean City Council recently extended the moratorium by 1 year, preventing any new short-term rental licenses in these areas until early 2027. That decision led Terry Miller and others to push for a referendum. Miller says they must collect 991 signatures from registered voters whose primary residence is Ocean City. She believes these rules could eventually expand into other neighborhoods.
Hotels are down, and they thought this would be easy pickings to take out the short-term rentals in these areas, and then they'll move on to R2 and they'll just keep chipping away.
Carolyn Mariani is not signing the petition, saying she has dealt with loud rental properties in her neighborhood.
I feel sorry for the people across the street from them because they have 2 children, 2 little ones, and that has affected especially the one little boy who's very sensitive to noise.
Miller argues that the problem property owners should be held accountable, but not every homeowner.
But all these other property owners, over 90%, why are you stealing their rights without cause?
With a deadline quickly approaching, the petition effort is racing against the clock. Now, how much time do they have? According to Miller, the petition needs all 991 signatures before January 20th for the referendum to take place. And she says they're doing everything they can to make it happen. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
If the petition reaches the required number of signatures before the deadline, this would mark the second special election in Ocean City within the past year. In July, you might remember a special election was held on a proposed regulation that would have required a minimum 5-night stay for short-term rentals in residential neighborhoods and mobile home districts that would have started this year and eventually been a 31-night minimum by 2027. Now, that rule was ultimately overturned after voters rejected it in the special election.
This brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, how should Ocean City handle the short-term rentals?
Let's see the results so far. 81% say loosen the rules, 2% say keep as is, 12% say tighten rules, 5% say ban entirely.
And we do have a comment from Raymond. He said, I currently don't rent my house, but if situation changes, I would like to be able to so I can leave my children and grandchildren.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that at coasttvnews.com or over on our mobile app.
We're taking a live look into Laurel right now. It looks a little chilly out there as we check in with our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Well, bottom line is it's not as cold, but it is still cold, okay? 33 degrees at Lewis, and we're going to drop down to 30 with partly cloudy skies by 9 o'clock. We started off this morning at 17 degrees in Georgetown, 18 Salisbury, 21 Ocean City. Just to give you a perspective, 33 is the norm, 17 is where we were at 6:54. By the way, -7. That's the record low. So let's not complain too much. It's been worse. Currently, we're into the 30s, mid-30s for the most part. The winds are dying down, but they're out of the south, which is a little more helpful for us. But the wind chill right now still feels like 29. Indian River Inlet still feels like freezing in Milton as well as Lewis. Now, coming up, we're going to be talking about a warming trend that will also come with a chance of rain and some blustery winds.
Thank you, Paul. On Route 24 in Lewis, a months-long process in rezoning the Bellmead horse property has come to an end. Sussex County Council voted 3-2 today to approve a zoning change from agricultural to planned commercial district. Love Creek LLC, the farm itself, wants the change to build apartments and businesses in place of the farm. Supporters of the change cited the need for more affordable housing in the area, but those against the zone change said the new development will add a dangerous amount of traffic to the area.
Although I do believe that that there needs to be more housing, this is a completely inappropriate place to put a C4 development.
Love Creek LLC now needs approval from agencies like DelDOT and DenRec before they can present the final site plan to the Sussex County Planning Commission. Sussex County's planning information officers said the process usually takes up to 2 years. A new facility for Kent County paramedics, where they'll be now.
The wind chills will tumble into the upper teens to low 20s overnight.
But first, bitter cold days are giving way to warmer ones. How people are reacting up next.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
After days of bitter cold, Sussex County finally catching a break. Temperatures set to edge up over the next few days, and for many that slight warm-up could not come sooner. Even with the temperature change, some say it's enough to get them back outside.
But for others, the cold doesn't bother them at all. One person Coast TV spoke with says they've embraced the chill. They're not ready to see it go just yet.
I love it, actually. I find it very invigorating. I love getting out early in the morning. I like coming down here to watch the sunrise, and even when it's cold, it's beautiful.
Coming up next, Paul Williams is in our Coast TV First Alert Weather Center with your full forecast after this.
As we get rid of the chill, get ready for increased wind, rain, and a bit of a warming trend. In Laurel, we're holding at 35, so it's still cold. Nonetheless, we will drop to 25 in Laurel with mostly clear skies. And here's where we started. 17 for the low in Georgetown, 18 degrees Salisbury, and 21 the starting point in Ocean City. And we're in the mid to low 30s right now. It's 32 degrees currently in Milton, 35 in Georgetown, 32 in Willards, and 31 currently in Ocean Pines. The winds have died down a bit and they're coming out of the south. Both are a bit helpful for us as far as our comfort level is concerned. So the wind chills right now pretty close to the actual temperatures as we speak. We are clear for the most part. Not much in the way of cloud cover. We do have some small craft advisories along the Atlantic edge of the Delmarva Peninsula. But aside from that, we're going to be pretty quiet for tonight as we transition to a much warmer kind of feel. But it'll eventually get there. For Wednesday morning, we start off in the mid-30s. That's the start of it. And then we'll warm into the mid-40s. That's quite a treat considering how cold we've been. Cloud cover stays on the increase for Thursday morning, more moisture. That makes it feel a little bit easier for us. And then by Thursday evening, we're going to go to mostly cloudy skies as we set up for a chance of rain to bubble up coming in from the south and overtaking. Now that's going to be warm front inspired scattered showers to a great degree. So when you take a look at our chances of rain, it escalates for Thursday evening. Keep that in mind, Thursday evening. So 6 o'clock in the evening for Thursday, we start with light rain. It becomes steady and heavier, particularly along Highway 113 between Willards and Ocean City by 10:30. And then, interesting, something pops up. Take a look real quick. See that thunderstorm that pops up near Milton by 4:30 in the morning? That's peculiar, so I wanted to investigate that. How much rain are we talking about here? Well, we could see a range up to over 2 inches over towards Bethany Beach and towards Milton, according to the early runs. But here's what really caught my eye. You see, as we go into Friday morning, early in the morning, we have the winds out of the south, but at 35 to nearly 40 mile per hour winds, particularly by Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Winds are going to be racing out of the west at about 45 miles per hour everywhere. So I want you to be mindful of that. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We are calling for a yellow alert day for Friday because of the rain. We're looking for about more than an inch of rain, and we're looking for 45 mile per hour winds. So Friday, my dear friends, is going to be warmer, but it's going to be what I call, meteorologically speaking, a mess.
I always learn something when Paul sees something peculiar. Great to see that, Paul. Thank you. Kent County EMS has been working out of the Frederica and Harrington firehouses, but now they have a new home right off Route 1. A new public safety warehouse also contains the mobile command unit that is replacing one that was 22 years old. Staff Sergeant Brandon Yorkovic says that the new setup is going to house more vehicles, making it easier to safely respond to calls.
We can treat anything that requires a paramedic. We have 2 sets of full gear. They mirror each other, so everything's the same. So anything from your chest pain, trouble breathing, traumas, motor vehicle accidents, this can handle it all.
Crews will continue to transfer over equipment to the new building in Frederica over the next few weeks.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network at 6, Salisbury Christian faces Eastern Shore Homeschool and boys basketball. Then catch the final score at 10:30 p.m.
You can watch that game on DSN Plus along with these exclusives at 5:30. Mardella hosting Washington in girls basketball. Also at 5:30, Kent County taking on North Carolina in girls basketball. 6:30, Cape Henlopen battles Dover in boys hoops. Also at 6:30, Sussex Central visits Smyrna in boys basketball. Coast TV News at 5. We'll be right back.
This time of year, we collect donations for our Bless Our Children campaign that ensures every child gets a gift to open Christmas morning. Here's a look at some of the people and businesses helping make that a reality.
We really want to thank the businesses, groups, and individuals who have stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign.
Here's the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
In loving memory of Stacy Dorsch.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop.
Boggs Dish Haroon Post number 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645.
Clark & Sons Garage Doors. James Maloney.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Incorporated.
Cape Henlopen Elks 2540.
Seaboard Billboard Boat.
In memory of Carolyn Lehman Johnson.
Right Locations, Inc.
Pat Littleton and Steve Rosenberry.
Michael and Nancy West.
General Refrigeration Company.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tingle.
Sons and Daughters of Italy of Ocean City Lodge number 2474.
Tony Tank Tribe number 149. Midway Par 3.
Inspiration Health Services LLC.
Sugar and Gas Home and Comfort Products.
Donna Sackett and John Parker.
MR Ducks.
Bunting and Murray Construction.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc.
Chesapeake Urology. Doctors Mark Edney, Mark Shimko, Alyssa Gracely, and Jason Smith.
CJ's Beach Space.
In honor of Bill Hickman, Peninsula Imaging LLC.
Painting in America Made Great Again, Earl Johnson Painting.
In memory of Jean G. and John D. Henry.
Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Evergreen Lodge number 153.
Janosic Family Charitable Foundation Fund.
Emery's General Service of Millsboro.
Willard's Lions Club. Sean Knoll Ways Limitless Worldwide.
Wheels That Heal Car Club.
Chesapeake Waste Industries.
Waikamico Lodge number 91 AF and AM.
Rotary International Lewis Rehoboth Beach Rotary Club.
Preston Gromark FS.
Pocomoke Elks Lodge number 1624.
American Legion Cinnapunxon Post number 166.
Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control.
Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas.
Idlewild Brewerton Club.
Hawker's Supermarkets.
DJVO Entertainment.
Murray's Residential Service, Dennis and Barbara Murray.
Allen Corman and Son, Inc.
Antique Alley of Bridgeville in memory of Ron Hatfield.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton.
ASAP Pumping and ASAP Total Disposal.
Absolute PDR, Dwayne and Brandy Geis.
David and Luis.
Tylerton Church, Inc. Contractors for a Cause.
Queen City Elks Lodge number 1051.
AccuTrench Contracting LLC.
IV Solutions.
Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving.
Crowley Associates Realty, Inc.
ABC Refrigeration, Inc. of Bishopville, Maryland.
BYOC Build Your Own Cookie, Chincoteague and West OC.
Corrado Construction Company.
The Caronville Foundation.
Tops Cutoff DJ Services and Recording Studio. Redmond of Delaware Orphans Board. HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc.
Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club. Harry and Jenny Davis.
Collins Wharf Sod.
Brittany McKinley, in loving memory of Ava Lee Quinn, Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Selbyville Elks Lodge, number 2173.
King Crop Insurance in memory of Bonnie King.
Sons of the American Legion, number 123. Richard Jordan, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Liberty Concrete and Home Enhancements LLC.
Chris Contracting, Inc.
Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper.
In memory of Cecily Witt.
Dance Conservatory and Ballet Theater of Dover.
O.T. Beauchamp Jr., American Legion Post, 94.
Lewis Rehoboth, Moose Lodge, 646.
Hastings Marine Construction.
June and John Lewis Jr.
Paula Kelly of Elite Lending Services, LLC. Don and Stephanie McIntaffer.
Delmarva Art and Wool Expo.
Towers Concrete Products, Inc.
G.R. Campbell Construction.
Allen Lions Club.
Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith.
Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings.
The Riverside Grill.
Pools, Pavers, and more.
Harborside Bar and Grill.
Bob Willie & Sons, Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza.
Preston R. Smith, Plumbing and Heating.
Rich and Karen Gollin.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron No. 6.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Incorporated.
B&R Auto Parts, Inc.
Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks.
Mike Singleton and Sons Pest Control Company.
Mount Zion Holiness Church, Inc.
Paul Morin's Floor and Wall Design.
R.D. Greer & Sons Co.
Shore United Bank. Michael Christian, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
Holly Lake Campsites and Holly Lake Grill.
Paradise Plumbing Incorporated.
Daisy's Well Drain.
Coastal Towing and Auto Repair Lewis.
Murray Sod Farm.
Monell & Sons Trucking Incorporated.
Donna Dorman Adams.
Burrs Logistics.
Seascape Property Management. In memory of Sam Ellers Jr.
Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Reynolds Excavating Inc. In memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper.
Cheryl, Gary, and Boys.
Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc.
Black Gold Farms.
In memory of Richard and Helen Webb.
Bethel Community Church, Millsboro, Delaware.
Chuck and Shirley Buchanan.
In loving memory of Noah, Catherine, and Martha Hopkins.
Classic Cakes of Salisbury. Japanesque.
Odd Fellows Lodge, Georgetown.
Salem Church, Inc. American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit No. 166.
Jefferson, Urian, Doane, and Sterner, PA.
Timothy and Terry Scott. Prees Farm, LLC.
Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated.
J. Stacy Hart Engineering. Doctors William and Linda Cooper. Delaware Street Rod Association. Finish Line Car Wash. Elaine Hall. Delmarva Decoy Collectors Association. Laurel American Legion Post No. 19. The Carroll Family.
Again, we appreciate all of you stepping up to the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of the Bless Our Children campaign.
If you'd like to help, send your card or donation to Bless Our Children in care of WBOC 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801, or you can donate to our website, blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping us lend a hand.
And together, we'll make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Also this holiday season, we like to see your decorations with our holiday house.
This picture is of some very cool lights outside sent in by Gary
nice.
and Linda Wintgen of
Cool
Seaford. They say, enjoy the season. I love sort of the icicle look coming down off there.
Very nice. Thank you, Gary and Linda. And we want to see how everyone is decking the halls. Send us your photos and videos by going to coasttv.com/holidayhouse. We'll be right back.
Coming up new on Coast TV News at 6, a new Dairy Queen could come to Milton. That story and more coming up tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
In Ocean City, we're holding at 37 degrees, winds at about 6 miles per hour, and we're going to drop to 30 with a few scattered clouds by 9 o'clock, but mainly staying clear. Small craft advisory active for us off of the Atlantic side of the Delmarva Peninsula, so we're bracing for about 25-mile-per-hour winds, and those winds are going to really pick up momentum, particularly going into Friday. Our umbrella giveaway winner, George Thomas of Lewis. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. We keep up with your forecast. Call our weather line. Your forecast is just a call away, sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Mandalis, and Federico. And let's take a look at your 10-day forecast. Listen. We are calling for a yellow alert day on Friday, mainly because of two things. Although it's going to warm up to 60 degrees, and the latest model indicating 43-mile-per-hour wind gusts and up to 1.5 inches of rain. We typically call for a red alert day on that type, but since it's the winter, we'll keep a close eye to see if that comes into fruition.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.